And so I told him, as politely as I could, of course, that no amount of roses were going to be enough of an apology gift to make up for firing someone before the holidays. That, and it is a bit of a mixed message, sending red roses to the family of the fellow that you just gave the boot to. Well, he gave me this dead-eyed stare and said the severance package is the real gift, and went ahead and placed the order for the roses anyway. Well, I mean, he's a pretty consistent client, and he pays very, very well. I offer advice where I can, but the customer is always right. Apparently. Oh. Well, of course you're still my favorite customer. Though you're certainly not just a customer, right? No, I don't often invite customers over for a fall evening of baked goods, delicious drinks, and cuddling together under the stars. Should I put that on the menu, or am I all yours? Well, you do keep me preoccupied. Not sure I can take bookings like I'm working at a host club. And I don't know if I'd really get that many patrons, so I'll just stick to flowers, I think. Oh, no, I'm not trying to put myself down or anything. Really. I mean, for obvious reasons. I think of sunflowers when I look at myself, but also, I'm a bit like a bluebell. Being humble is something that I've always strived for as long as I can remember. They symbolize a few things. The English bluebell in particular, because the bulbs sort of appear to be hanging their head, like they're bowing or even praying. But they are beautiful, and there's no shortage of meaning and myth to their existence. Oh, goodness. Well, some believed they were tied to the Fae. In particular, those who are more than just a little mischievous. There are several tales, but one that I think in particular is interesting was the idea that if you were looking at a bluebell and heard a bell ring, death would be coming for you shortly after. Spooky, right? In terms of the language of flowers, the aforementioned humility is a big one, but it's also associated with gratitude and everlasting love. Yes, I suppose everlasting is a long time. There's something to be said for dedication, being thankful, and love that runs so deep that it is inescapable. But it's not much of a fall flower. Seasons change, and even flowers aren't beholden to the meaning we fools attribute to them. Not to throw around too many analogies and symbols and philosophies, but essentially, I want to believe that a tiger can change its stripes. The truth is, why should a flower be what we think it is? Why should anyone be who we tell them to be? Even if it is their nature, even if your eyes tell you one thing, ultimately, it's up to the flower to decide. At least, that's what I hope. Oh. You want an example? I think I could come up with one. A fairly topical one at that. You thought I was just a nervous, anxious, shy little florist. And perhaps I was, and still am. But on nights like tonight, I find it, I find it a bit difficult to not drop the pleasantries and tell you to set that pumpkin bread down and come sit yourself on my lap. Oh, love, I didn't stutter. You're always so sure of yourself when it comes to me. Bold. You do know that I am capable of returning that favor for you, don't you? I'm not so one-dimensional that I couldn't find ways to treat you to the same thrill that you've shared with me. You know, every time the leaves start to turn, I recall our times together. Passing the pumpkin patch always puts a devious grin on my face. I remember the thrill, the surprise, the way you filled me with such bliss. Do you not deserve the same? Come, climb up into my lap. There you go. Rest against me, darling. Oh, oh my. What is that noise you made? Is that a happy noise? You could say that, Okay. Good. Could you tilt your head for me? Just a little? I just wanted to make sure that you hear me loud and clear. Why don't we celebrate the change of seasons in our own way, here, under the stars and moonlight? It's a little chilly, but trust me, I can warm you. As a matter of fact, it feels as though you're already burning up. There is something I find especially thrilling about this concept of ritualistic intimacy, finding a deeper meaning in the mundane, much like the language of flowers, or myth, or two lovers embracing each other in celebration of their love, lust, and change. My love, you have soothed my soul in ways I cannot express. In submitting to you, I've learned how to care for your needs in ways that you may never have expected. That is, if you'll let me. May I proceed? Only if I kiss you first. My dear, how could I resist? Thank you, my dearest, my beloved. Get comfortable. I'll take care of you.